I get to make some people happy in my community with this artist study today. Check this out. This is an app that my crew is working on building where I collect all of the song requests that my community who are supporting me over on Patreon request each month for Patreon and YouTube. And check this out. Oh, Honora, Ellie, Black Rose, you all have been consistently requesting that I check out The Rose now since November. So this is like, what, 6 months now? I'm getting to them. But to do one up, you just asked for me to check out Back to Me and I guess World. But I'm gonna one up you here. We're doing a 5-song study today of The Rose. I've got a ton of research here we're going to explore as we do this. Here's how this is gonna go. On YouTube, I'm going to do an analysis and first impression, first ever listen to She's in the Rain. I'm going to lean on the more live looking ones too, by the way. We're going to check She's in the Rain. We're going to check Back to Me. That's going to go, these two are going to go up on YouTube. And then, but this is a full longer video that will include 3 more. We're going to check out ILYSB. We're going to check out Trauma. And we're going to check out Nebula or Nebula. I'm not sure how to say that. Well, I have notes on it. We'll get to it as we go. All right, here we go. So much to talk about with them. But before we go, I'm all about let's jump into the music first. Let's get going. Here we go. This is She's in the Rain by the alt-rock band The Rose from Korea. Here we go.
Do you hear me?
Very intimate vocals. Wow. Very minimal, introspective. Beautiful.
I'm dying inside. I wanna think that it's a lie.
This is beautiful. Very vulnerable.
She's in the frame.
Wow. You hear the emotional connection? Very expressive.
She's in the frame.
Oh, nice chain. Yeah. Great build into that moment. We're in C minor. Nice little counter melody. All right, I'm going to pause for a second. Oh, wow. Not what I expected. I don't know what I expected, but not that. This is very intimate kind of indie alt-rock sounding stuff, like alt-rock pop. Notice okay. So, I mean, I have to talk about the singing as vocal coach. Notice how in the singing, it's just very minimal. It's not big and dramatic. It's not flashy. It's not fireworks. It's not look at all these crazy vocal tricks. It's not that, but it's still interesting. So what makes it interesting? It's emotional connection. It's expressive. It's minimal expression in the singing. Check this out. Okay. Wait, so now who is that? We've got 2 guitar players singing here. I've got so we have Woo Sung is the lead singer guitar player. I'm assuming that's who I just heard right there in the opening of the song. And then we have, and apparently about him, he grew up in LA, was a football player until a shoulder injury pushed him into music. Oh, that's cool. Actually, I was kind of like that too. I did a lot of sports and music when I was younger. Then we have Dojun, who is a vocalist, guitars, and keys. So I don't know who that. We'll get to know them here, but man, his vocal here. If this is in fact Woo Sung, beautiful. So notice the intimacy in that vocal. Here's how I would describe that. If we step into my vocal lab, I've been a vocal coach for a long time, and I like to break down vocals like this. These 7 elements add up to a lot of how you need to understand singing as, if you're learning singing or you want to know how to understand what someone's doing with their voice just as a fan of them, this is how I like to break it down, right? So here's the thing about his singing. It's very intimate. And what do I mean by that? I mean, like, he's not being very demonstrative. He's not being super, like, animated with his face and his words. He's being very introspective. He's doing the kind of singing that makes you lean in, as opposed to, like, hold on to your seat, like, oh my God, here we go. What was that? This is more of that type of singing. It's very introspective. It's very vulnerable. And so vocally, what's he doing for that? Well, he has a little more airflow, a little more wind. Da 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 da. More of those types of sounds. He also has a teeny bit of grit. Like, grit is like, yeah, like that kind of scratchy door sound. He has like a teeny bit of that, enough of that to make it sound angsty. Almost, like, it's like it's a song, it's like an angsty love song a little bit is kind of the read I'm getting. And his vocals are perfect for that. And that's what great singing is about. It's not about doing all this crazy stuff with your voice all the time, unless expressively that's what's being called for. In this song, it's not being called for here. Intimacy is being called for. Vulnerability. That's why you love him right here. That's why I like this too. It's great singing. It's real. Look at how connected he is to what he's singing about. Same here. Okay, so this has to be, we're decoding because I see a keyboard in front of him and he's playing guitar. And my notes say that that Dojun does vocals, guitar, and keys, and a former DSP media trainee who left to busk with the others. Yeah, I read something about they started busking. Yeah, in Hongdae, Seoul's indie district. What? Before they got signed. That's cool. Coming up, busking is like one of the best ways that you can get going as a group, because it's so organic. So the mics in this recording are a little, like they're a little woolly sounding, would be the adjective I'd use. In the EQing, it's a little like, sorry, that got a little loud, I know. It's a little like that, the EQ of it, so the vocals are not quite as delightfully present as I want them to be, but we've got 5 songs in this bundle. I'm doing 2 on YouTube, but we have 5 songs, so I'm going to get to hear them a little bit better. I do really appreciate that it's live, though. I love listening to live vocals, as a vocal coach. Beautiful tone, really deep. That harmony, gorgeous. And we have that accent, dun, 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 that nice rhythm guitar. Notice how much space it's leaving in the production and the instrumentation for that growth moment when it hit. That was so good. Oh. Notice his voice almost cracked there a little bit, but it was perfect. Great singing is about emotional, vulnerable singing. It's not about having a meticulously, perfectly curated, tweaked voice. It's about singing and meaning the words. What makes us love singing is that we get moved by it. We get moved by it when it feels real. Doesn't he feel real here? I'm getting excited about this. This is good. Oh, notice I just got goosebumps at that time. Like, look. Let me show you I have my little, when I do this, I show the goosebump cam. Vulnerability gives me goosebumps, or like unexpected weird things in music. And notice here, like that little crack in his voice gave me goosebumps. Isn't that wild? That little scratch on his voice too. Notice right there, they could have, she's in the rain, boom. We could have dropped in with a big hit. The sort of expansive moment could have happened there, but they have such restraint in this arrangement, the drop comes later. The sort of the all instruments enter. Because now we have bass. So now we have bottom more. String tracks. I love his voice. Oh. Good agility. Bang! Yeah! It's good. So, this is kind of like pop rock alt stuff. Reminds me of like Coldplay. It's in that same family of pop rock, you know? It's like rock ballads. Beautiful, emotional. I like that counter melody in the... Yeah, the mic is too low here. So that was Dojun. That's Dojun. Listen to the mix in his upper register. Beautiful. I love the emotional core of this. Ah, very good. Hear that upper? Those are B flats. That's high. Gorgeous tone. Oh, nice bridge. So emotive in his singing. Oh, a little scratch on his tone. I love it. Brassy now. Catchy song. Ooh. What is that? Who did that? Up on E flats. Beautiful. That was, oh, what's that? Oh, it's like a little thing for the video. That was beautiful. Wow. Hold on. Let me see some of the fun facts I have about that my crew came up with research for me on this. Fandom name are Black Roses. Shout out to the Black Roses out there. Let's see. Recent context here. Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about the group. They got trapped in a years-long legal dispute with their original label after 2017 debut. Had to rebuild from scratch. Now signed to Transparent Arts, founded by Far East Movement and their own label, Windfall. They have their own label. That's so smart now for bands and artists to do that in the new world of music. It's wild, wild, wild. Coachella 2024, let's go! Sold out the Kia Forum in LA in 2023. They have a documentary about them. Appeared at Tribeca 2025, The Rose Come Back to Me. Open in theaters worldwide this year in February for Valentine's Day. Woo-sung collaborated with BTS Suga. Yeah? August D on Snooze. Oh, August D. We have an August D coming up on the schedule soon. Here, I'll put down in my... this is my content schedule, by the way, if you want to see what I have coming up next for, all my stuff. But yeah, we have some August D coming up, I think, later this week. But interesting. Wow. Okay, so we'll read more as we go. I mean, there's a part of me a little bit with this one that kind of wants to check just a teeny bit of the music video because I saw that, I'm just, the audio was not super amazing in that first one there as far as me being able to really hear their voices. So let me just hear a teeny bit of this. We won't listen to all of it, but I want to get a sample of this here. Uh-oh. I may have to listen to this whole thing. We'll see.
Do you hear me? 갈색빛 안개 덮인 gloomy day.
Much better capture here. Yeah, it's a very, yeah, this is a better studio recording.
눈앞이 가려진 게
Oh.
두려워.
But it's still the same stuff that I was hearing before, just more clear in his vocal, right? So his tone quality, God, it's so, what I love about it is, you know, it's like what makes a great singer great? What makes it interesting? It's that you feel something from it, whether it's big and explosive and wild singing or whether it's intimate singing. It doesn't matter. It's about it moving you, right? Isn't this emotional and doesn't it move you? Like, he's not doing a ton here, but it feels so expressively impactful, right? Nice job, man.
이젠 아무것도 흥미가 안 나.
It's very conversational, like you're having an intimate conversation with a friend.
No.
I love that little lick, no, that comes throughout the whole song. It's like a little kind of theme throughout the song. It's very good writing. It's very good hook songwriting. Yeah, so as far as this song goes, it really, let's see, the music video kind of opens in black and white with the members alone staring into the camera, a man following a woman wearing headphones. She's isolated from everything around her. Okay, yeah, so this, I do feel like this could be a whole different study, this music video. The song is really about, according to what fans are saying, and correct me if this is wrong, but from the research I have, it's that the song about loneliness and isolation, meaning emotionally drowning and choosing to stay with a person rather than trying to, you know, to pull them out of maybe them being, I guess maybe it's like having your partner, your lover, or loved one, they're in the thick of it, you know, like she's in the rain, like my, you know, my girlfriend, my wife, whatever is going through it. Is that right? Yeah. So the narrator finds someone who's in the rain. Oh. So taking that context, isn't this the perfect vocal?
Do you hear me?
About caring for someone who's in it, you know?
거리를 걷다 보니 different way.
To hear the warmth in his tone. How do we get warmth in singing? It's airflow. Ooh, airflow and space, internal throat space. If you have a little more of a yawning open throat sound, then that can add more warmth to your tone. He's got a lot of natural depth in his sound. And if you make your vowels a little darker, you know, that also can do it. God, these guys have gorgeous voices. Beautiful. All right, I feel like I could just do this whole video on that song. It's so sweet and powerful. But we've got more ground to cover today. So next up, we're going to check out Back to Me. All right, what do I have on Back to Me? Back to Me, this was from the album Duel. Back in 2023, September 22nd, released as a pre-release single July 20th, 2023. Let's see. Apparently what this song is about is a scream, a long breakup anthem about self-sabotage. Ooh, that's a tough one. Great song fodder, though, right? The narrator confesses everything he ruined. I never picked up calls. I pushed my luck. I took it all for granted. Ooh. Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. But very real. Like, it made me think of some, like, I'm thinking back to my early. Yep. That's a real one. So, yeah, okay. So I like an anthem about self-sabotage in a relationship, about not being there as much as you feel you should and then regretting it. Let's go. Back to Me, The Rose.
I can make you mad. I can make you.
What? What a different vocal. That just I almost jumped out of my seat. What? Especially from the intimacy of the first one. She's in the rain. What was that? And now we're here. Ah! Oh my God. Let's go.
I can make you mad. I can make you scream. I can
Hear that
make
flip?
you cry. I can make you leave.
Badass.
I can make
He has no
you
pick.
hate me for everything, but I can't make you come back to me.
Ah! Yes! Nice counter melody. Da, 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 da. That's like a counter melody in the band, right? It's cool when they go back and forth like that. Wow. Power vocals.
A
lot of cool grit on his tone.
Head up in the clouds, yeah, I never understand it. I remember thinking I don't need
Yeah!
it, but then time passed
Strong.
by and
We're
it's
biting the
so
tone.
untrue. Now I
Nice flip there.
rain over your parade, reason you're over me.
Great harmonies.
I always keep making the same mistakes. Maybe
Nice.
I never deserved you.
Oh, I like this part. That's the chorus here.
I could make you cry, I could make you leave, I could make you hate me.
Notice the drums
for
dropped out.
everything, but I can't make you
Oh my God, here it comes.
I could make the world
Still building though.
I could
Cool.
make you say things you don't
They're great at shaping the tracks and expressively.
need to be, but I can't
Now it's gonna hit.
make you come back to me.
Yeah! Hear that melody in the band? All right, and pause. Verse 2's coming. Oh! All right, so first of all, second song so far, out of the 5, they really are like, they did the same thing in this song that they did in the other one, insofar as that they did a killer job of building the growth, building the expressive impact in the way that the song form revealed itself, and the instrumentation stuff that they did. It's very good. By the way, let me introduce myself real quick. Like, who is this guy talking about all this stuff? My name's Tim. I've been a vocal coach now for the last 26 years. Building voices is my life's work. I've also been a music producer, and I used to be an opera singer. I've produced, EDM, house music. I've had a lot of weird musical lives over the years, but this is my website for teaching and stuff. I have an amazing team of teachers that teach with me here in the Manhattan, Tri-State, Philadelphia area. We do in-person lessons out here, but we have students now all over the world, especially with this channel. So if you need a vocal coach, hit us up. The link to that, as well as the link to this full 5-song study, is going to be down in the description at the time that this hits YouTube. So all of that is down in the description. Okay, so all right, let's get back to talking about now you know who I am, so now that's why I'm going to talk about everything, from the singing to the production to everything. So again, notice like they started off with a lot of room to grow.
I could make you mad.
Oh, right, with that killer vocal too. Okay, so this is our guy, right? This is our lead singer. Man, he's really, really good. So Woo-sung, right? I could. Here, so what's he doing on his grid here? Let me just make sure that is still him. I believe that is him. So Woo-sung, also Sammy. He notice his attack on this sound. I could. He went crazy false chord grit, right? And what is false chord grit? Let me break that down. See the grit up there where it's like, yeah. There's 2 ways to do grit. Vocal fry. Vocal fry sounds like a I don't know. It's like a low gurgly sound that then kind of goes into the note, and as soon as the note starts, it goes away. That's vocal fry. The other way to do it is false chord grit, which is what he did right there on this one, which you get through a vocal technique called compression, where you cinch the pharynx. It's kind of like holding your breath and then trying to make a sound at the same time. Wait a minute, That's how you can activate at least the extreme version of that sound. I know it's kind of crazy sounding, but that's grit. Grit is like you're making other things in your throat vibrate other than your vocal folds when you sing, and it makes a cool sound. Check that out. Think about that now in relation to what he just did here.
I could make.
Hear that? It's good.
I could make.
Which is so interesting compared to the contrast of what they were doing over here. It's a whole different vocal production. Not everybody who can do this from She's in the Rain can also do what he's doing over here in Back to Me. Vocal, I call that vocal tone. Tone is the sound of your voice. Vocal tone quality diversity. Stylistic diversity. It's hard to do. Very good.
Make you mad.
Yeah!
I could make you
Badass!
scream. I could
And that little that little yodel flip, what he did right there, he was in a really gritty but metallic tone quality. Metal is bop 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 bop. It's that trumpety brassy sound your voice makes. I'm not warmed up yet. And then wind, yeah. When you hear that windy sound in the voice, that's like they're almost like two sides of a spectrum. You can be yeah, 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 yeah. Right? There's a whole spectrum in there. So he was doing metal, ba ba ba, and then he let it flip. He let it snap right away. I won't go into nerd out too much on the voice, but that's what he was doing there. Listen.
I can make you mad, I
right
can
here.
make you scream.
Scream. Hear that flip? Again, that's a hard move to do. Very good.
I can make you cry.
But notice the song leaves so much room to grow. All this guitar in the beginning, and then it hits. Then they drop in right there. I do get a lot of like bands it's like that alt rock world of like Coldplay or so several other bands. Five for Fighting is another band that I think about. There's a few bands like that. Even like The Fray. I kind of get the feeling of a band. I love The Fray. Have you heard of them? I'm getting some of those vibes from them, but really good. They're amazing. All right, let me go back to where we were here. All right, now we're heading into the second verse. Different. Yeah. Got a nice energy in it. Wow. Help me if I mix them up, because I don't see. I may have to go to. Oh, yeah, he does the flip. So is that Wu Sung there? Ah! I'm gonna go check something after to see who's who. So Taegyum is on the bass. We've got Hajun is on drums. And Dojun plays keyboard and guitar and sings. That's catchy. The hook is that. I like that harmony.
I can make you cry, I can make you leave.
Hear that?
I can make you hate me for
Ooh, that's a weird harmony, yeah.
But I can't make you come back to me.
Yeah, that's good. Very catchy. They are really good hook writers. Like crazy good hook writers. These melodies are going to be swimming in my head all day. All right. I need to one of the ways that and this is not always right either. So I'm always open to correction. I really like to get things right. So oh wait, that's right. Was it Taegyum? Yeah, Taegyum changed his name. Did I read that in my notes somewhere? So I'm sure that maybe this was before that. Sometimes I like to do these to help with who's who. Yeah, so it did open with Wu Sung. And then I think Dojun came in later, right? Yeah. That is that kind of compressed falsetto. That's what I call that technique there. Really, really good. Beautiful. Yeah, this is Wu Sung. We're in E major, C sharp minor. Oh, his verse. vertical. I call that vertical mixing. Ba, 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 ba. When you flip into your falsetto, then flip back out, that's a tough move. Killer. So then I do think Do Jun came in also later, didn't he, in this first part? Or no, maybe it was all Woo Sung the whole way. Oh, no, he comes in over here. Oh, yeah. Okay, so yeah, Do Jun takes the second verse. So notice his tone's a little different, Do Jun. That was what I heard. I just want to make sure I know. He's got a little more of a bratty tone, like a little more fronted, a little more bite, a little more. So if I were to compare the differences between their tones here, using my little fancy system, I would say that Do Jun here has a little bit less internal throat mouth space than Woo Sung does. I feel there's a little more of a frontedness, a little more of a brassiness in his tone quality. Listen. Compared to where is it? See, there's a little more depth in his tone right there from Woo Sung. And if you listen to Do Jun here, it's a little more fronted. It's a little more bite in the tone. It's still a very textured sound, just textured in a different way. A little more cut. And what does that do expressively? That's always the right question. What does that do? It makes it sound angstier. It makes it sound more like, in the messaging, right? Beautiful. These guys are talented. I mean, sometimes when I say talented, it almost makes it feel like, oh, they're just really talented, and it's like they're not, it doesn't say anything about the true nature of talent, which really is like they work their asses off. That's the truth. These are incredibly hard-working musicians who are really smart and meticulous. That's the real thing. So shout out to these guys. All right. Amazing. We've got a lot more to go here. But for those of you on YouTube, this is where the video stops. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming to the channel and celebrating these amazing guys with me. I'm going to keep the study going now for those of you supporting the channel. We're going to check out ILYSB next. We're going to check out Trauma. And we're going to check out Nebula. And this whole video, the whole full uncut 5-song reaction will be available down in the description of this video by the time that this hits YouTube. So if you want to come over and join the community, come on over. I'm all about creating, and on my Patreon and my Discord is all about creating a safe place where people can celebrate their favorite artists. This is my K-pop Korean artist chat, which is very busy over on Discord, and you are cordially invited to come join the community. I'll also put down below the list of my 166 posts and growing rapidly my exclusive K-pop Korean artist reactions I have over on Patreon. I have almost twice as many reactions over for my community now. So come on over, join the party if you'd like to. I will also put the link to my schedule down below so you can see what's coming in case you want to jump into the community and see. I react to a lot of Korean artists in my community for sure. So you are cordially invited. Thanks for watching my YouTube video so far, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, everybody.